Hi, Scorpio. It's me, Alex. I hope you guys are doing well. I know I'm a bit late for my Saturday reading, but let's see what the good universe has for Scorpio. As a reminder, I will be opening up personal readings on October 23rd, all the way through November 22nd. That's Scorpio season, baby. So just be on the lookout. I haven't created those appointments yet, but go to my my channel, and click on the About page, and you will see a link for schedule an appointment. Currently, there are no appointments out there, but once I do make the appointments, you can go to, I'll post that on my community page. But definitely by October 23rd, personal readings will be open. Just keep in mind, they tend to fill up quick. So if y'all want a personal reading, set a reminder on your calendar. Let's see. What do we have? Peter, what do we have for Scorpio? The World card, endings and beginnings. Well, if that's not a Scorpio card, I don't know what is. I feel like that World card is representing new beginnings. Angels just said New World Order. So I kind of feel like some of you Scorpios have been shifting, evolving, what some people call ascending. My ascension definition is not the same as everyone else's. But for those of you, it's almost like you're being spiritually reborn. You're feeling an awakening. Just kind of feels like your energy has gone through some sort of reset. Ooh, 3 of Swords. 2 of Swords. A lot of you guys are not dealing with your issues, with your pain. Ooh, look. Ooh. Okay. Well, just as I said, New World Order, feeling reborn. Angels are saying a lot of them are struggling. My cards just fell, so look for orbs. 5 of Swords is on the bottom. 6 of Wands. Okay. It's been a tough journey. Now, by the way, Scorpio, that ain't nothing new for you. I mean, I tend to think that Scorpios have some of the hardest lessons in life. And you know that because you get hurt over and over. What a lot of people don't realize about Scorpios is that we're incredibly sensitive. Our stinger, right? You can't tell from our stingers. That's like almost saying, alligators are sensitive, or fire-breathing dragons are sensitive, or lions are sensitive. Just because they have this perception of being fierce and strong and dangerous. You have that same perception too, Scorpio, but at the end of the day, you're very freaking sensitive. And I feel like angels just, because I was looking up as I was reading, angels just brought my eyes back to the cards and said, look at these cards. The cards exactly show your life in a nutshell. As soon as you were born, you guys had to start learning, like so many other people, so many other signs, some of the tougher lessons in life. What I'm hearing for Scorpios specifically, it's almost like if other signs, if their lessons were spread out over life, it was like, no, Scorpio, all of your hard lessons came at the very beginning. Angels are also saying too, for a lot of you guys, it started as early as birth. I know me, myself, I'm always like, dang, like, how come I couldn't have stayed in heaven or the ethos or ethers? Why did I have to be born into this life? But as I live through this life, I absolutely understand why I had to be born into this life, because I had to teach other people how to survive it. Because a lot of your trauma, you haven't survived. A lot of people haven't survived. And again, it's sitting here on my table. A lot of you guys are still in it. Disappointment, denial, you don't want to deal with it because you don't want to go back to that pain. And that's exactly what healing is. When you go to the doctor and you're like, listen, I have I broke my arm, God forbid, I broke my arm. You don't go to the doctor with a fixed arm. You know what I mean? You go to the doctor when something is broken. So the doctor's not going to sit there and rub your feet, you know what I mean? Or rub your head or massage your shoulders. The doctor is going to go right to the wound. That's what a lot of you guys are not willing or wanting to do. It's like, fuck that. I ain't going back there. At the end of the day, you have to. That's what healing is. Again, the doctor analogy. You have to go back to that original wound, and you have to care for it. You have to fix it. You have to nurture it. You have to medicate it. You have to educate it, right? And a lot of you guys don't understand that, but angels just said, by you explaining that to them, a lot of them now know what they have to do. Perfect. The Fool card here, yeah, new journey. And I always say to y'all, Six of Wands, anytime I see the Six of Wands, I automatically think of the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is bullshit, right? The struggle, the strife, the trauma, the drama, the stress, okay? But the Six of Wands is like, I'm walking on sunshine, baby. I done made it through it. And what confirms that is the Ten of Cups sitting right there, right? Angels are saying, Scorpio, there is redemption, okay? Now, angels also want me to go back to the analogy of the fire-breathing dragon and the lion and the alligator, right? When we see these creatures, we never look at them and be like, damn, I wonder if that, predator alligator is in pain. I wonder if they're hurting. I wonder if they ate today. Because of your fierce exterior, nobody kind of goes any further. So for those of you specifically who's like, oh, nobody gives a fuck, nobody calls and checks up on me. I'm always the one who has to check up on everyone. According to them, using the analogy, you're the predator, right? Like, I'm not going to check on the predator. The predator may eat me, okay? So now you kind of understand to an extent why it's not just difficult for you to get close to people, but also hopefully you now understand why it's difficult for people to get close to you, okay? I always said, like my mama say, Scorpio don't take no prisoners. My mother used to always say, Alex don't take no prisoners, and I don't. I leave it behind. I don't carry a prisoner with me. They're dead weight, right? In other words, I don't carry anything that I can't use. And this again is saying, Scorpio, you're carrying things around that you no longer can use, you no longer need, no longer benefits you. It's time to turn the page. It's time to start over. It's time to be reborn. Now, at the end of the day, a lot of you guys will say, well, damn it, Alex. Yeah, girl, I get it. How the fuck do I do that? Okay. You got to go back to the original wound. Here's an example. If your boyfriend cheated on you and then got the other person pregnant, right? And that's happened to me a couple of times in my life. Okay. That shit hurt. Okay. And I used to carry that weight around with me over and over until I finally said to myself, you know what? You're the one who keeps hurting yourself by carrying this dead weight around. That might have happened in 2016. Well, in 2022, why the fuck are you still carrying it around? Now, what happened in 2016 has nothing to do with the person who caused the trauma, right? That was 2016. 2022, if you're still hurting, that's because you want to hurt, okay? That's where forgiveness comes in. That's where, I think I said this to somebody in the comments. That's when you have to say to yourself, you know what? I'm sick and tired of walking around with this old crusty ass baggage. I'm ready to let this shit go. I forgive them. What happened, happened. It is what it is. I'm ready to not feel like shit anymore. I'm ready to stop hurting. Now, angels are nodding to me and they said to me, that simple process that we just articulated or communicated to you is how you heal. A lot of people tend to think, it got to be a full moon, the stars have to be out, the planets have to be aligned, nobody's in No, it's purely psychological, mental, and emotional. Your physical self. It's not cosmic or universal. And angels just said some of y'all are going to have to rewind that back. And beautiful, because that means you want to heal. That means you want to move past this. So many people, Scorpios have said to me, how do I do it? How do I let go? Angels just explained it to you. How you let go. A lot of people tend to think that forgiveness means that you condone or you accept, like, yo, I deserve what they did to. No, that is not what forgiveness is. And I think Oprah explained it the best. She said forgiveness is being okay with the fact that you could not change what happened in the past. that you can't rewrite the past. That's what forgiveness is. So as an example of these dudes who cheated on me, as an example, I can talk to them. I can see them. I can see images, think about them, think about the situations today, because you're not going to forget. Your memory is real, but I have no emotional reaction to it. That's what healing is when you accept, let go, forgive the pain. Forgive yourself from carrying it around from 2016 to 2022, as an example. And again, a lot of people tend to think, yo, this is rocket science. I need to go see a guru or an imam or somebody, Krishna or somebody. No, it lives inside of you. The remedy lives inside of you. And I feel like the reason why these cards came out, especially the way that they did, because it's time for you to let this go, Scorpio. Angels are saying, they're saying to me 5 years. Some of you have been carrying around this deep sorrow. And I don't just mean the pain of it all, but the pain is so heavy and so pronounced inside of you that it feels like the trauma was happening on a daily basis. But again, that's your mind holding on to it. That's your mind replaying it, reliving it, refusing to forgive. Your pride and your ego are getting in the way. Oh, they hurt me, so now fuck that. I'm not gonna let nobody do that again. And nobody, baby, somebody will do it again because you're holding on to that negative energy. Letting go means releasing the emotion first and foremost. The way that you release the emotion is go back to the mental. And instead of only looking at the negative side of the mental, oh, that bastard cheated on me, that bitch wasn't even cute, right? The mental part was, well, you know what? If he's the type of person who cheat, I ain't need to be with his ass anyway. That's the positive side of the mental. Making sense of it, being rational. As in, if this person was really for me, they wouldn't have hurt me like that. Or if they were really for me and they hurt me like that, they would have did everything under the sun to try to help or heal me, right? Help heal you, not be in control of your healing. And the fact that they didn't do that and they kept going on with their life and whatever, that just means, you know what? This was just a lesson, right? I saw a meme that says, yo, life is just full of lessons. It's not a death sentence, right? It's not a prison sentence. But angels are saying, those of you who refuse to heal or don't know how to, or keep replaying stuff, keep hurting yourself over and over, it feels like a damn death sentence, a prison sentence, because you keep hurting yourself over and over again, not your person. How you gonna walk up to like if you saw your ex at Walmart or something, be like, bastard, that thing you did to me 14 years ago, I can't still, something wrong with you. Sorry, I'm going. I'm going. And I promise you, I ain't really even look at these cards. I guess this message was just sitting out there in the ethers for you. Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is almost like you having to have a conversation, right? And it doesn't mean having a conversation with the person, the person who caused the trauma. I really do feel like this is a conversation between you, your inner self, higher self, guides, God, angel, whomever. It's almost like going back to the wound, talking it through, right? Again, applying positive mentality. Well, you know what? When he did cheat on me, I was working, I was going to school. So maybe he felt neglected and maybe he was too weak or he didn't know how to say it to me. He didn't know how to convey to me that he needed me or he wanted me or he felt like I abandoned him. So he ran, he scrambled, and he just, found love and affection the best way possible. Now, by the way, that ain't what happened. That was just what rolled off my tongue, ladies and gentlemen, them and they. But I feel like this Knight of Swords is universe saying, listen, you're going to have to get to it. You're going to have to get through it. And you're going to have to move the fuck on. Okay. I don't know who needed to hear this message. But I promise you guys, I was just laying down because I got a lot going on right now in my life, right? But I was laying down. I was even contemplating taking a nap. And I was like, no, I didn't do Scorpio's reading today. Let me get to it. So I didn't know what was going to come up. But all this energy that's coming through me, whoever needed this reading, this is your reading. This is your energy coming through me. There's a Fool card again. New journey. Taking a leap of faith. Angels just said to me, and I love this message. They just said to me, aren't you curious what it would feel like for you to not hurt? Aren't you curious to know what it will feel like for you not to hurt anymore? Oh, I hear the Scorpio church saying, hell yeah, I want to know. But angels are saying, release those thoughts. Release the thoughts. Release the person from your mental prison. Because you keep punishing them over and over again. But at the end of the day, they ain't nowhere around. The only person you're punishing is you. You know how they say somebody's living rent-free in your thoughts? Meaning, you keep thinking about them over and over again. Y'all don't even talk no more. The situation was 5 years ago, right? Can you imagine? And this is a disgusting example and analogy. Can you imagine, like, if you had dirty undergarments and you've been wearing them for 5 years? That's gross, right? No, baby. That's what you carrying around with you emotionally. Some gross emotions that are living in your heart or living in your head. I know I'm preaching today to somebody. And sorry for the loud mic. I'm getting loud. Whew, come on, Scorpio. Yeah. This feels like you not wanting to deal with it. You trying to apply a Band-Aid. You trying to rip yourself out of it by any means necessary. Any way, shape, or form. It's like, I got to get the fuck out. Let me go out. Let me do that. It's almost like you trying to do everything under the sun except for the one thing you should do, which is go back and deal with those old emotions. Come on, Cletus. Let's do the twist. Look at that. Those came out at the same time. Yes, I do realize I was just singing Chubby Checker's song. Yes, I'm that old. King of Wands, right? Some of y'all got to get, that's not proper English. Some of you guys have to get real aggressive about your happiness and joy. Because right now, it's almost like angels just said Scorpio feels like the world is against Scorpio. Now, I know that because of who Scorpio is. Scorpio is a formidable competitor. So when people see you, they're naturally going to cringe up. As soon as they know you're a Scorpio, their defenses are going to go up. Because you are a powerful, powerful spirit entity presence. Okay? So naturally, you get defensive against the world because you feel like the world is against you. Okay? And at the end of the day, that may be true. It might be. But also at the same time, the angels are saying it may be true for you, not because of the world, but because you're projecting that onto the world, right? As in, I'm naturally defensive. So every time I go somebody, meet somebody, talk to somebody, I feel that their defense is defensive, but it's not them. It's really me. Again, not my true story, just an example. Okay. Let me tell you something, Scorpio. I got to pause. Anytime I do your videos, I like to give y'all the meat, the crust, the crumbs, any part of the information angels have for you guys. I just sit down at this table and I try to give you guys as much as possible. I'll try not to ad lib or talk too much about my personal self in my readings. But here I do have to pause, okay? Because this ain't no regular reading, by the way. This is not a regular reading. I feel deep in who I am. The way that this message is coming across this afternoon, please fucking take heed to it. Because at the end of the day, if a lot of you guys are wondering where that magic or universal wand is coming from to sprinkle over you, or tap you on, to make your life all better, to make it all go away, this is that motherfucking reading. Sorry for the cursing. This is that reading. So for a lot of you guys who are stuck, again, I feel like specifically this is for you guys who have been hurting, have been distraught, have been depressed for at least 5 years. Okay? For a lot of you, it could have been 6, 9, 14, 30, okay? It's 5 years or more. This is your reading. What I'm also hearing, right? Because I don't want to get too technical like that, angels. What I'm also hearing too is y'all have to remember, you're a water sign. Okay? Pisces and Cancer are your brother and sister, or, non-binaries. Don't look at gender. Okay? But remember something. Cancer dwells. It's hard for Cancer to let something go and forget it and get rid of it. Cancer will carry some shit to their grave and throughout several lifetimes. Pisces is melancholic. Pisces will allow something to ground it emotionally. Never forget, always feel like the victim, the martyr, the one, oh God, life is against me. The difference with you, Scorpios, guess what? You also have those same two attributes. You don't let anything go. You get very emotional. You hold on to stuff. For some of you guys, you carry grudges and you become melancholic. Scorpio broods. Never forget you're a water sign. So that basically means that you tend to hold on to stuff, especially emotional stuff, just like your fellow water signs. Now, y'all are slick, right? Because you have those transformational powers. You will sting yourself and hurt yourself to get rid of that baggage. Well, you keep stinging yourself, you keep hurting yourself, and the baggage ain't going no goddamn where. Isn't it time to start something new, a new process? Okay? Angels are saying yes, and it's the information that we gave you. I'm sitting over here uppercutting my angels. I'm sorry, little angel baby. Please take heed to this reading. Y'all know I'm not one of those readers who's just going to tell you, oh, new love, old love, good job, more money, blah. No, Scorpio, we in this shit together. This is all about self-development and transformation. Hopefully, I am teaching you how to better manage or control your transformative energy and transformative powers, especially when it relates to you transforming. All right, forget anybody else. We can go out there and fucking flip people like a pancake, right? You have those powers. But when it comes to you, that's where you get into your water element, and it's harder for you to let stuff go. It's harder for you are ocean bottom deep. Can you imagine trying to do a backflip at the ocean bottom? It'll take you like 6 minutes because it's so dense and it's so slow. That's what it's like for you when you get hurt and you have to heal yourself, okay? But remember something, there are different levels of everybody. Everybody vibrates differently, right? Vibrational frequency, like volume on a computer, TV, phone, radio, whatever. Some of y'all are low, we can't really hear you, can't really see you. Some of y'all are loud as fuck, like, bitch, I'm here. Okay, can y'all tell which one I am? All right, so what else? Okay, so I ain't even really look at the bottom cards. Page of Cups and also the yeah, you have to move on. And Scorpio, y'all, some of y'all, I need the money, I need the pentacles. Where are you emotionally? Do an emotional check. I don't give a shit if you're not interested. I don't care if you married, you got 9 fucking husbands, 8 wives. I don't give a fuck. Okay, if your money ain't moving, if life is not moving, if life is not flowing, I can almost guarantee it's because of some deep emotional baggage that's keeping you stagnant, like an anchor to a ship. Ooh, I like that one, angels. And look, the 5 of Pentacles with the World card. I'm back in my head. I'm back on this table. So the World card with the 5 of Pentacles, yeah, you keep you feel separated from the world. You feel like nobody understands you. And I know, Scorpio, I'm a Scorpio too. A lot of y'all know that. I get it. Y'all, again, a lot of y'all feels like Martians or Plutonians for real. And a lot of you guys don't want to engage in the world. I get it. I mean, I don't like people. I like y'all, but I don't like, when I go out into the world, I get in and I get out. I get into the world, I get out, get back to my house or back to my cocoon. Angels sometimes have to say to me, you do know you need to be out in the world today. I'm like, look, y'all, we need to negotiate that. I'll go out for like 20 minutes. Y'all tell me where to be. Y'all tell me what I need to do. Y'all tell me who I need to talk to. But after that, a bitch is coming home. Oh, check for the orbs. My cards are falling out. 3 of Swords and Knight of Swords. I feel like, yeah, some of you guys may need gurus. As I've been doing this reading, the term guru has been like around my tongue and around my mouth, as in say it. Some of you guys do need gurus, but at the end of the day, you need a healer. Okay, Not Reiki, not massage, not medical, not psychological. Y'all need a trauma healer, okay? Yes, I can do that, and I'll try to open up some appointments, but understand something. If you went through a bad breakup, that's not the healing I'm talking about, right? The healing I'm talking about is death and dirt follows you, as in, it doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter how hard you try, you've worked on yourself, but you keep attracting that energy over and over. That's the healing I'm talking about. If you had deep childhood traumas, related to abandonment, neglect, abuse, mental, physical, emotional, sexual, that's the healing I'm talking about. I'm talking trauma healing. Not, oh, my boyfriend left me for like a supermarket clerk and she wasn't even cute. No, you need a best friend for that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That just cracked me up. High Priestess, Spirit. A lot of you guys need to get into alignment with your intuition and spirit team. It's not your intuition, because I feel like your intuition is fairly okay. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you don't know how to ask God, angels, universe. And angels just said, well, shit, the same way you would ask Alex is the same way you would ask us. Love that. Love that. Angels also said to me too, and I'm not hating. I ain't trying to take no money out of nobody's mouth, but they got a strong message. I don't know if you could hear the difference in my voice, but my head is turned all the way left. Again, to kind of like show respect, but your healing is not coming through these tarot readings. That's what I just heard. I ain't trying to take money out of nobody's mouth, right? But a lot of you guys are watching tarot readings thinking that they're going to fix you, they're going to help you, because you think that, oh, we're advising you or giving you knowledge or information that you don't know. Baby, I can give you all the medicine in the world to heal, to help relieve the pain of your broken arm. But these tarot readings are not going to unbreak your arm or fix your arm, by the way. That's a strong message for some of you guys. And I always say to you, that includes mine too, right? I'm a tarot reader. I'm on YouTube. That includes me. I can't fix you over video. Okay? Listen, Jesus. Angels just said that was a really strong and powerful message for somebody. Ooh, please leave me a comment. Whoever resonated with that message, because I feel like a lot of you guys, you watch readings like oh, it's like, oh, what am I going to eat today? Whose reading am I going to watch? Who's going to fulfill me? Who's going to nurture me? Who's going to feed me? I got to go. I'm going to ooh. Yeah, a lot of you guys are addicted. Oh, shoot. Oh, anger and fear. Oh, do I need to spend a lot of time on that? Angels are like, nope, we have one and done message. And that is, a lot of you guys have been hurt for so long. You don't know how to be happy. You don't know how to be not hurt. Sorry, not some of the best English in this reading, but it is what it is. You got the message. You sure did. How many fives? 1, 2, 3. Which one are we missing? The 5 of swords? Yeah, we're missing the 5 of swords. Okay. A page of cups. Sun card. That's new journey. Soon as you open up, soon as you relieve, heal, open your heart up, happiness, happy, joy. Emperor. 9 of cups. I can't make it up. So you got the 10, the 9, and the King of Wands. Now the King of Wands, by the way, y'all know that's Leo. That's Leo right there. Leo is ruled by the sun. The sun is the sustainer and giver of human life on this planet. We cannot live without it. Scorpio, here comes a deep message. It could be triggering. For a lot of you guys, you're not living, you're existing. We know you're tired of it. We're trying to reintroduce you or bring you back into this life. And we know the only way that you can feel good and live a healthy and fruitful life is if you are happy. Angels are saying, stop fighting us, right? Because a lot of you will say, and I see it in the comments all the time, Well, I'll be ready for new love as long as the universe don't try and send me this one, that one, or yeah, because I'm tired, right? And we're saying to you, you think we don't know that? First. The second part of that is stop giving us stuff to do. Stop giving us permission to bring you somebody else who's fucked up. With that, the Fool card here, how about like, you know what? I'm just going to be the best of me and whatever happens, happens, right? I know personally, and I'm talking about myself now, I know that as long as I take care of me, as long as I love me, as long as I educate me, as long as I pay attention, as long as I honor the God, the spirit, the energy that's inside of me, I couldn't give a fuck of what kind of situation I'm in. Okay? That's me personally. A lot of you guys were talking about trust. And I was like, damn, when I thought about that, I was like, damn, how can I teach Scorpio about trust or how to begin to trust again? And I thought in that same video, I was like, don't worry about anybody else. Start to focus on you. Start to learn to trust yourself again. Because when we lose trust, realistically, that's what's going on. We lose trust and faith in ourselves, in our ability to keep us out of harm's way, right? So when you say, well, I don't trust nobody, I'm hearing you're included in that. You don't trust you either. Well, how to regain trust? Start to build trust back in yourself. Okay? The way that you do that, you need data. You cannot, figure out the world from in your closet. You have to be out in the world. You have to have real life experiences. So when you are, and put yourself safely, responsibly in certain other experiences, you check in with your intuition, check in with God, angels, universe, check in with yourself, check in with your heart, check in with your head, and assess and say, one question, and I said it previously, do I deserve this? If the answer is ever no, get the fuck on. Period. Period. Somebody left me a comment, and I love this comment. He was like, do you just see the red flags and do you go away? And my response to them was, well, who are the red flags? Are they theirs or yours? Right? Because sometimes we see the reflection of our red flags, right? Past trauma, past life, trauma. We're projecting it on the other person, and then we're like, okay, that's their trauma. And we'll say to you, you sure? Take a deeper look. Look, go get a flashlight. Okay? But again, I feel like that's for higher vibrating Scorpios, right? Those of you who are still very much in your heart, you're still very much into your hormones, you're still very much into your bodies, you're going to have to go through trial and error. A higher vibrational Scorpio like myself will be able to go in and assess, like do some sort of energetic scan. And then from there, basically, when we get that energetic scan, we'll pick up whatever is, about this person. No, this person is toxic as hell. Or no, this person is good. Or no, this person is inexperienced. We'll get that return information. And then when we get the return information, it's not like we're like, okay, deuces, I'm not going to mess with them. We'll kind of sit and still assess. We'll sit and still assess and be like, okay, is this a one-time thing? Is this a pattern? Is this who this person is, or is it just a bad habit? You know what I mean? We don't shy away or run away from red flags. Maybe I'm just speaking for myself. I don't. And I know, like everybody else, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. So you gonna see some beige and green and turquoise flags. It is what it is. Okay? Some red flags you may have to just kind of quote unquote deal with, and then learn later on, oh yeah, their flag was red because it was bloody, because they were hurt. Okay? Just a little bit of information on when you start interacting with people, how to assess or discern the information you're getting back from them. Okay? But again, whatever information you get back, what you do with it is based on you and your vibrational frequency. Jesus Christ, I feel like I'm at Harvard right now. I'm at the Harvard School of Spirituality right now. Keep going. Okay, we got the Five of Wands, Two of Swords, and the Fool card. Yeah, you're angry. You're angry with the world. You're angry. Your demeanor, even at the world, is very, again, defensive. But angels are wanting so badly, Scorpio, for you to just get back to that beautiful King of Cups. Y'all know the King of Cups been coming out in your readings. You ain't the King of Cups today. No, sir. No, ma'am. Three of Swords, because I kind of skipped this one. Three of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Devil. That's your fear. A lot of you guys don't know how to be happy. A lot of you guys are afraid subconsciously of when you do become happy, when you do become trusting again. You're like, well, what if I get hurt again? And angels will simply say to you, well, what if you don't? Right? Scorpio, always looking for darkness, always looking for the negative side. That's okay. You guys are the processors of darkness and negativity. Okay, but at the end of the day, you're also processors and processors of positivity and light, transformational energy. You don't just sit on the dark side, Scorpio, but for so many of you guys, you sat there, you bought a house, you bought some land, you built a Walmart on it. Like, you've invested in your dark energy, and the universe is like, aren't you tired of that? Right? Aren't you tired of living in the swamp? As an example, as that gator, right? Again, using that as a symbol of how people approach you, or even your habitat, your natural habitat. Scorpio's natural habitat for a lot of you guys is in the darkness, is in, behind the scenes. That Pluto energy. Pluto ain't even a planet no more. Pluto take 248 years to go around the sun. Most of y'all asses, myself included, won't even be alive by the time Pluto goes around the sun once. That's that distance. That's that transformational subconscious energy. You guys do well behind the scenes and being invisible, but it's almost like that's who you are. You don't want the world making you feel invisible, right? And hold on. Okay, all right, angels, here comes the mic drop moment. Angels are saying that is who you are naturally. That is who you are by, say, for instance, universal nature. Maybe when you came into this lifetime, your major lesson was to live in the light and live on the positive side a little bit more. Ooh, so we talking North Node-y stuff now? So it would be Scorpio as a North Node as well. Angels are saying that that message is going to resonate with anybody who has Scorpio in their North Node. Okay, good. All right, good. Because it's almost like, listen, Pluto, we can't see Pluto with the naked eye. We can see Jupiter and Saturn and, Mars and, those planets are close to us and those planets are huge. But Pluto is a little dwarf that's way out into the outer universe. So anytime Pluto comes close to the Earth, we can't even see Pluto with the naked eye. And it's like Scorpio struggles with that. Scorpio struggles with being seen. Ooh, they're saying most Scorpions have bad eyesight. Angels are saying many of you guys have bad eyesight. So there is an issue with Scorpio being seen. Now, angels are saying the redemption is for you to see yourself. Oh, God. I had to pause. Scorpio, that's your whole life story right there in a nutshell. You want to be seen by everybody else, but you don't see yourself. Child. And as soon as you come out of that, as soon as you start acknowledging, recognizing that, yeah, I'm this little Plutonian dwarf way out here in the universe. Nobody give a fuck. Nobody's even alive when I come and visit around Earth. Acknowledge that, yeah, Pluto is still a part of our freaking solar system. Pluto is still significant, right? Pluto's my favorite planet, by the way. Or Plutoid, right? I think that's what they renamed it when they named it a dwarf. Okay, so small and insignificant and out of the way and invisible. But Scorpio feels insignificant because Scorpio feels out of the way and invisible. Oh, child, I'm going to have to put a super duper trigger warning on this video. And then angels are saying Scorpio projects, right? Scorpio projects. Scorpio says, if I feel invisible, the world sees me as invisible. And there is your life in a nutshell. God. For anybody who's having like deep aha moments and transformation, go on and leave me a donation. Because y'all are in therapy. I'm dead ass. Y'all are in therapy right now. And again, I promise you, I did not know I had this message in me. But you have the Emperor, Six of Wands, and the Chariot. Look, success, control, power, right? That's it right there. Triumph after stress, strife, moving ahead, getting a victory. You got the W, the win. And the Emperor, thine will be done. Scorpio, this is who you are. And at the end of the day, and this is a message directly from God, I see your ass. Shit, I created you. Ooh, I gotta go. Oh, God, this reading gonna be like an hour long, and I'm gonna have to upload it. Well, you know what? I'm uploading this damn reading. Y'all may get it on Sunday, but you're getting it. And there you are. There's your power. There's your spark back. There's your motivation, right? There's your mojo looking at you right in the face. There is your significance. There's your light. There's your, what is the word? I'm trying to find the word, the spark, right? That lightning bolt, that aha moment, that eureka moment. Sitting right here. Sitting right here. Scorpio, you are love. Okay? And I don't give a fuck if you are ruled by Pluto or you Pluto and it takes your ass 248 years. That's 248 fucking years in a human life. In a universal life, that could be a blink of an eye. Okay? You are significant. You are valuable. Okay? Stop with your shit. Sorry, I had to put my Scorpio tough love on it. Stop with your shit, Scorpio. Recognize who you are. Maybe maybe my tarot readings will get up under your skin. Stop your shit, Scorpio. You're special. Let the Scorpio church roll their eyes right and like, I mean, she got some good points, but it's time to take action. When look at that. That's Mars, right? That's Aries. New moon in Aries. What do we have? Just new moon in Aries or full moon in Aries? That's your fellow Martian energy. Aries is sitting right here. Scorpio, get off your ass and get into your light side, your light body, and get the shit that you're supposed to get, whether it's love, happiness, friends, family, marriage. I don't give a hell. Get it, baby. Adjustments are required. This is a funny ass message because let me paint the picture. It's almost like you're in a room and the room is dark. Angels just said, hit that damn light switch, Scorpio, as in turn on the light. Turn on the lights. Not like Teddy Pendergrass, turn them off. We got to turn them on. I got to go. I can't make this up. I can't. Listen. Oh, it's time to release now. Oh, sorry. I know that may sound fucked up in the mic, but it's time to release negative. Scorpio, you better cut that light on. That's your card, right? We got a full moon. What do we have? A solar lunar eclipse coming up in Scorpio too. I feel like this was your solar lunar. I think it's a solar eclipse. This was your solar eclipse in Scorpio right here, right now, today. I can't. You're good enough. Adjustments are required. It's time to take action. It's time for you to start believing that you're good enough without needing somebody else to prove it to you. Adjustments are required. Just fucking do it. Right? I wish Nike would come out. Just fucking do it, bro. I would buy those sneakers. Because you're good enough. Scorpio, I'm leaving it here. I ain't got shit else to say. There are no signs to read this. This is going to resonate with all Scorpios. But again, I feel like those of you guys who have Scorpio in your North Node, this is your reading. Subscribe, comment. I'm going to leave my donation links in the description box of this particular reading. Because Scorpio, you were just served. Okay. You was just served your universal papers to get your shit right, get your mojo back. Your season's coming up. The world needs your transformational energy, but even more than that, you need it more than the world does, baby. So let's go. Scorpio, I love you. I love you so much it hurts. If the reading does resonate, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I love you, Scorpio. Bye.